Hello, everybody. I want to talk about something that is extremely important, something you've heard about before. Basically, when it comes to getting a job, how you should dress. A lot of people are having a very hard time finding a job. There's a lot of jobs posting ghost jobs that don't even exist. But I have spoken about this before. When it comes to your appearance, that can be it can they might not hire you basically. If you don't dress right for a job, you probably will not get hired. But this woman is saying you need to look bad, basically. She says you need to look like you need the job. I don't agree with this video. I don't agree with this video at all. I'm going to explain to you why, but let's see what she's saying. Okay, look, you need to dress for success. That's what it was called. Dress for success. But she's saying you need to not do that. You need to look like you need this job by looking bad. Okay, let's get into it and see what she's saying.
No wonder you can't find a job because you showing up to your interviews looking like Miss Beyonce. They don't hire Miss Beyonce. They hire the lady who looked like she has 3 children. She prioritizes all the time. Who will call up and see if she can get some extra hours to pay for her children's so and so. Leave the wigs and the makeup at home if you want to secure that job, y'all. Y'all got to come up there looking tired like you need it.
Do not listen to this woman. Now, here's the thing though, you don't want to overdo it. As far as looking like Beyonce, Beyonce looks great, but there is a such thing as overdoing it. But you don't want to look like you don't give a damn. Okay, I had a whole video years ago talking about this. When you show up to a job, you are sending a message. You are representing yourself, but the company is also looking at, can you represent my company? How do you look? Besides, how do you speak? They're looking at how you show up. My mother years ago went on a job interview. She showed up. She told me she was the only woman dressed professionally. Everybody else looked like they just woke up out of bed, going to the club or didn't care. Do you know that they called my mother in front of the women on the job, in front of the line, called her in and told her, you have the job. They didn't even interview my mother. They said, you have the job. My mom said, what about the other women out there? They said, don't worry about that. You have the job. Why? Because they didn't show up prepared, looking like a professional to be interviewed. Even right now, as I speak, a lot of you out there are showing up to job interviews wearing sneakers, wearing jeans, your hair not neatly done, tattoos showing everywhere, your piercing showing. That is why you're not getting good jobs. You're not being taken seriously. Now, if a job is desperate, if they're desperate to have someone, or it's a really crappy job, it's really not paying much, you might get hired. But to me, it doesn't matter if you're showing up for an interview at McDonald's, a clothing store, or if you want to be a secretary, which is a good job, it's a respectable job. The point is, it doesn't matter where it is. You need to show up looking professional, and looking professional can be a simple look. Ladies, they always say a simple black dress. That's what I used to stick to. A simple black dress, no large earrings. You stick to studs or little earrings, pearls, or a diamond, the cubic zirconia or whatever, the fake diamonds, but studs. Okay, if you wear glasses, you can wear your glasses. You need to have your hair done very simple. No baby hairs, in my opinion. You can wear lace fronts and stuff, but it should be neatly done. No colorful nails. You have to stick to a neutral color, a French manicure. If you wear a color, it has to be either red or burgundy, but something neutral and not long. No multiple rings on your fingers. Stick to one finger with a ring. No socks. They should be dress socks or stockings. No fishnets, no designs. The simpler and neat you look, the better. If you want to have a little briefcase with your resume in it, that would be great. A watch, a simple watch, or one bracelet, something elegant looking. You can wear a blazer and a pair of dress pants, black, or the classic, maybe a black pair of dress pants, a white button up blouse top. Simple pearl earrings, that's small, or diamonds. If you wear lipstick, you can wear a red lip or even a burgundy lip, but nothing wild and crazy. No long lashes. No coffin fingernails. If you wear a French manicure, it should not be long nails. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not listening to this. The men, no sneakers. I'm not with the hairstyles y'all got going on. It should be a low cut haircut, shaped up nicely, neatly done. If they have locks, it needs to be pulled back and put into a style with your hair nicely shaped up around it. Your beard should not be raggedy. All of that, a little sprinkle of some cologne on you. No wrinkled clothes. Your clothes should be ironed. Okay? And unfortunately, in America, it's regressing where so many of you are showing up to these interviews looking like what I just said not to do. You think that, oh, well, we have these laws now and that's discrimination. Or I've even seen people saying, oh, that's being white. Where do you think you live? You live in America. Get a clue. Look professional. I don't care if being white is professional. Look professional. Okay? Look professional. And when you speak, stop saying, you don't say that either over and over when you're talking to them. I'm not saying everybody does that, but I'm just giving you a little tip. Don't keep saying, no. So you don't have to be super glammed up, but you do need to be presentable, neat, and put together. And being elegant, you don't have to be, you don't have to overdo it. But a simple one ring, diamond or pearl ring. If you have a watch, one watch, a simple nice watch, a bracelet, a thin gold or diamond bracelet, just one. No crazy looking makeup, no crazy lashes. You can wear a red lip, okay? No long nails, again, no coffin nails, no diamonds on your fingernails and things like that. Absolutely no sneakers. Okay, so you don't want to look casual. You don't want to look like you just woke up out of bed. You don't want to look like you're going to a club. And, if you get glammed up, not overboard and tacky looking, whether people like it or not, you're representing someone's company. If I had my own company, believe me, I'm not hiring just anybody because you're representing me. You're representing me. I'm not just going to look at how you speak and if you can handle the job. I am going to look at how do you show up. The way you show up does matter. You can't even move up in certain companies because of how you look, how you represent. The boss is looking. They look at those type of things, okay? You're working, you're trying to get a job in healthcare. Why do you have long fingernails? You have to get medicine for people and open up stuff. Or you're working around food. They don't want the long nails or craziness with the hair because it might fall in the food. All these things they look at. You're dealing with the public and public health and all these things. Face tattoos. Stop getting tattoos on your face and on your neck. A lot of jobs, at least back in the day, they don't like that. They don't like visible tattoos. No nose rings. You don't show up to a job interview with a nose ring. You don't do that. No nose rings, no piercings all over the place. Stick to the one piercings in your ear. If you have two holes in your ear, just wear one earring on each ear. Okay, no colorful hairstyles, no red hair, blue hair, and all of that. Okay, usually the jobs that accept these type of things are not highly professional jobs. They're not good jobs. I know people might say, well, shit, a job is a job, times are hard. I fear for this country because of the regression and how so many people today honestly don't see the importance of looking elegant and looking professional for a job, or try to say that's discrimination or this and that. You look a mess. I don't want you representing my company looking a mess. I want professional wear at the job. And people, you need to have structure, you need to have a standard. And I'm not with the sloppiness thing that people are trying to get away with, or everybody getting these face tattoos now. So they're like trying to force you to have to hire them, and you have these face tattoos and everything like that. You don't look professional, and it's not professional. Okay, hair looking a mess, hair everywhere, hair everywhere looking a mess, and you're not, no, don't come to my job with long coffin nails claiming to be professional. Stop it, please. Okay, that might work if you work in the fashion or modeling industry, or if you are in control of your own occupation, but it's not considered professional. It's not. Okay, especially in healthcare. So that is it. Do you agree with her? Let's look at what she said one more time. Let's look at what she said one more time.
No wonder you can't find a job, because you showing up to your interviews looking like Miss Beyonce. They don't hire Miss Beyonce. They hire the lady who looked like she has 3 children. She prioritizes all the time. Who will call up and see if she can get some extra hours to pay for her children's so-and-so. Leave the wigs and the makeup at home if you want to secure that job, y'all. Y'all got to come up there looking tired like you need it.
Absolutely not. Put on your makeup, please. But don't put on crazy looking makeup. Okay? For instance, these photos up here. The best makeup up here for a job interview would be Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey. Celine Dion's lashes at the bottom. Absolutely not. You don't show up for a job interview with your lashes like that. The second photo, I would say those lashes at the top have to go. Eyebrows are somewhat okay, but I'm thinking for a job interview, you want to keep it as natural and polished looking as you can. So, yeah, you need to put on some makeup when you go for a job interview, in my opinion, but you don't want to have tacky or over exaggerated looking type of makeup. Okay, simple and elegant and beautiful, in my opinion. Okay, and I'm not saying there's not a little bit of some truth. Somewhat, it depends on where it is you're going. Okay, but you do need to put some effort in to go on a job interview. Don't show up there looking tired, like, okay, I got 3 kids and I'm tired. No one at a professional job usually, no, you don't need to look tired. You need to look like you want this job. Okay, and that you take having a career seriously no matter where it is. Okay, so that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think. All right, so that is it. Let me know what you think, and let us know in the comment section. Have you had any experience with how you dress for a job interview going well or going badly? Do you believe that the way you dress played a role on them hiring you or not? Let us know in the comment section. You all take care. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications so you know when I'm live, baby, and when I'm uploading. You all take care. Thank you, everybody. Bye.